This is day 393 of Zohar Pshat, and we're on Mem Vav and Beis, and we're still talking about the moon and how everything is contingent on the moon. And in the middle of the paragraph, which begins Yihim Oros, and we're trying to say, well, the sun has to do with it too. And we're in the 3, 6, 9, ninth line down in the paragraph. Amar Lei. So he said to him, I forget who's talking to him here. Somebody said Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Lezer's son, said Rabbi Shimon. V'aksi v'hayu. Says v'hayu. So the v'hayu lo sos. Okay, lo sos, you told me it says chaser. Fine. But what about v'hayu? It's double. I'm like, having kulun, the having bay. It said, you know what? Yes. It's true. It's, the v'hayu is plural. But everything is in the moon. The kiskupa da. Hispukada. There's those who have the Joshua Iskupa, which is a threshold. They say because you hide your treasure in a threshold. Those who have Ispuka, like it is here, like Lashon Sapek, which means like something, a warehouse in which you supply things. So it's probably Ispuka, which is actually what it says here. The Smalia Mikula. It's full of everything. In other words, it seems like it means that the moon is full of everything, but then it says the kula b'siaro, but the cheshbon of everything is in the moon. So the it seems like the Zohar is saying that it's true. There's certain things correspond to the sun, certain things correspond to the moon, but the now I'm thinking about it. I really think that there's a way to understand it. The skupa is going on the sun, and it's of course, all the shefa comes from above. That's the warehouse where everything is stockpiled above, and that's the smile kula, but the reckoning of everything, the CRO. It's kind of like you have a warehouse, but how do you access the warehouse? With the key, the lock, the combination. The chushbana, the combination of everything is through the moon. In other words, don't think that you get to all the chef from above directly. No, you have to go from below. You have to go through the moon to get to the sun. He says, come look at this way. The Kudachar is there's a certain point. Taman Shirusa Lemimne. From there we begin to count. Because what's within that point, lo isiada, it's not no lo isab lemimne, and you still can't count. In other words, there's a point of the bria I've done it before, the tzimtzum, or obviously very high in the tzimtzum, where we can't count that. We can't describe it. We can't understand what's going on with it. And not only that, he says, the and then there are two nakudas. I don't know, maybe there's Chachman Bina, Chesed Gvura, whatever it is. The two nakudas, one which is high, and one which is really high, which is never revealed. For there we start to count everything which is hidden and everything which is deep. So we have 2 points in Shammai. We have 2 points. The lower point, which is in of itself very far removed from our perception, and then there's even a higher point, which is even more beyond our perception. So evidently, these are the way things come down to this world. I don't know exactly the difference between two kudas is, but Hachinami, the punchline is this line. East the kuda tato, there's a kuda down below, these galia, which is revealed. The kudas are high, which are beyond our perception, and let's say they're chachman bina, right? They're beyond our perception. Understand? There's a kuda below which corresponds and which opens them up, and that's the obviously the malchus of this world. There was the beginning of all reckoning, and every counting. And therefore here, is where you make all the seasons, all the calculations, all the astrology, astronomy of Iburin, the leap years, the Zimnin, and the Yom Tovim. B'chage v'Shabbos Yisrael. I guess Zimnin here means special seasons. No, it said Kufos. How's he translate here? Zimnin? Oh, it says Modim. Okay, b'chage, so I'm not sure what the Zimnin Chag is. The Zimnin Chag v'Shabbos Yisrael, the Shabbos. Yisrael the Dabke b'Kucha Brichu, of the Chushman L'Sierra, Amiso, which is dubbing in Kushbaruch, they make the Cheshvan L'Sierra of the Nakuda below, Binun Dvekin Bay and dubbing on high, V'Sokin the Ela, and go up on high. Dichsim, B'Atem Dvekin B'Shem Elkeichem B'Chulei. So, V'Gomer. So, obviously, it's saying that the Dvekin, the Nakuda below, is what kind of connects us to the Nakuda above, and everything is in the moon. So, yes, the stockpile is on high, but to open it up is to our cheshbon below, which again goes according to the moon, which is obviously Mekadosh Yisrael, Zmani Kadosh Rosh Chodashim. Obviously, we're Mekadosh. Even he says you have a Shabbos. The truth is as well. So because Mekadosh Shabbos, even though it sounds so, the Sata, the Elu knows aspect is Sarusa the Sata for Shabbos as well. So basically, the point being made here is that, without getting into the two different Nakudas on high, is that there's a Nakuda below, which is giving us to govern and to control and to make all the patterns work the way they're supposed to work in the world, or not work the way they're supposed to work, but to try our best.